Back in court, the Kremlin's most vocal critic, Russia's most famous prisoner. Alexei Navalny tried to be upbeat, but his appeal was rejected. The result, 2.5 years in prison for fraud and parole violations, charges widely seen as politically motivated. This was Mr. Navalny a month ago, flying home after recovering in Germany from being poisoned in Siberia. He was arrested on arrival. That sparked nationwide protests. But the Russian authorities were in no mood to listen. And there's been a cold response here to international criticism. This week, the Kremlin rejected a ruling by the European Court of Human Rights that Mr. Navalny should be freed. As for talk of more Western sanctions, the Kremlin has been exploiting that to its own benefit.
In Vladimir Putin's Russia, this is how it works. Western criticism over the jailing of Mr. Navalny, Western pressure, Western sanctions. The Kremlin takes that and holds it up to the Russian people and says, look, we told you so. The West has got it in for Russia. In other words, the authorities try to use this to bolster their claim that this is a country under siege.
And that is precisely the message in the Russian state media.
Basically, West is not interested in Navalny. West is just willing to see Russia destroyed. And that's the major idea that we have in Russia.
Blaming the West is an attempt to distract attention from problems here.
We are not. Yes, of course, we do have our problems, but they cannot be even compared with problems that you have.
The Kremlin will be hoping that this problem of a rival and a challenger has been dealt with once and for all. Steve Rosenberg, BBC News, Moscow.